Picture this, Barcelona 2021. Nissan just ditched its 40-year-old factory, leaving 3,000 workers sobbing in their Pioneer. And faster forward in 2024, a Chinese automaker rolls up with a briefcase full of lithium batteries and Spanish flag paint. Chery didn't just enter Europe, it pulled off the slickest corporate resurrection since Steve Jobs. How? By reviving Ebro, Spain's zombie car brand from the 1950s, with a €4 billion into joint investment. The Spanish Prime Minister showed up to sign the deal as if it were a royal wedding, because Chery promised jobs, tech, and zero colonial capitalism vibes. Back in the 1980s, Volkswagen came to China. They were like, here's our engine tech, now build our Golfs. But Chery in 2024, they are like, take our EV platform and revive your dead brand, and let's split the profits. What Spain gives is a corpse brand, an empty factory, 1.7 billion green subsidies, plus a given amount of investment. And what Chery gives is a QX-winged electric platform, battery technology, and a 7 months timeline to launch Ebro's first EV, S700. The result is factory job jumps from 0 to 1,250 by 2026. And the Spanish media crowns Chery the green savior, not Chinese invader. For Chery, when the EU slapped a 45% tariffs on Chinese EV, they just winked. How? By exploiting Brussels' own rules. Made in Europe needs 60% local parts. Fine, they get it done over time. So BMW is paying 38 per hour German wages to build EV, and Chery is paying €15 in Spain with cheaper solar power. Checkmate tariffs. Meanwhile, in Hungary, CATL is building Europe's biggest battery gigafactory, right in Mercedes' backyard. Why Hungary? Because the average wage standard is only €9 per hour, and the government handed them 1.2 billion subsidies and a private highway. Listen up, Europe. It's time for a collab glow up. China's got tech and speed. You've got brands and standards. Let's merge these superpowers together. Rule number 1, trade your history for their hustle. Spain's got a dead brand. Chery revives it. And Hungary got a location. CATL utilized it. Stop crying about Chinese dumping. Rent our tech to build your industry. Rule number 2, exploit Brussels' blind spots. EU tariffs need local content. Perfect. Assemble Chinese kits in Barcelona. Rule number 3, weaponize China's Soviet DNA. When protesters scream Chinese factory pollute, point to CATL's gigafactory, and recycling 99% of its wastewater. Suddenly, your EU Green Deal looks credible. When unions rage about lost jobs, flash Chery's Barcelona factory. 1,250 Spanish workers assembling EVs that undercut German prices. Now, China is not the threat, it's the ally rebuilding the middle class. You brand it as your own. Brussels hates made in China. Fine. Slap engineered in the EU with CATL innovation on batteries. Need carbon credits? Thank Chery's solar-powered Spanish plant. Let China handle the tech heavy lifting, and you handle the PR fairy tale. Everybody wins. Bye.